Good morning and welcome to Friday Online Sadhana. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to be standing up. The whole Kriya is standing up. It's called Healthy Bowel System. We're going to be doing all that bending over in the midsection. I guess if you have any physical difficulties standing up for the next, I think it's about 20 minutes, you can probably do this in a chair as well. So let's go ahead and begin by tuning in with the Adi Mantra like we do before every Kundalini yoga class as taught by Yogi Bhajan. So brush your hands together, bringing your thumbs to the sternum, right between the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And take a deep breath in, getting ready to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale. Lift your hands, open your eyes. Come to a standing position. I also have my mat out. I got my yoga mat out. So we're going to start off by standing with the feet, I would say a little wider than the mat. Yeah. I have my mat in the middle, but I actually have my feet on the outside of the mat. You're going to put your hands up, straight parallel to the floor. We're going to bend over and touch the right hand to the left foot, holding for just a second and coming back up. Just like that. The feet should be parallel, toes pointing forward. Think of a nice alignment with just about everything. Toes and knees pointing forward, arms parallel to the floor. As you bend down, that left arm comes straight up. Just bending down, hold for 1 second, and then come back up to the original position. Come up to the top, hold. Straighten this just a little bit. Now we're just going to do the other side. So you're going to take that left hand down to the right foot. Come back up. If you need to as well, you can bend your knees a little bit while you do this. That'll protect your hamstrings a little bit. You're probably going to have sore hamstrings tomorrow from this exercise set. standing up. And we're going to do a variation of that movement. Still starting from the same position with the legs about 2 feet apart, arms up, parallel to the floor. Bend the right hand down to the left leg. Come up. Left hand down to the right leg. We'll go back and forth through this alternating motion. Pausing for about 5 seconds when you come down to the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. And continue at your own pace. One minute left. Come up. Let the hands relax for a moment. Same motion, but now when you bend down, you're going to hold it for about 20 seconds. So bring the right hand down to the left leg and hold. Three, 2, 1. Come up. Bring the left hand down to the right leg for 20 seconds. Two, 1. Come up. Switch. Inhale up. Relax the arms down. And we're just going to go ahead and relax down, touching the opposite toe for just 2 minutes on each side. So bringing the hands up, bring that right hand down to the left leg, hold for 2 minutes. Inhale, slowly come up. Shake out your arms and legs if you need to a little bit. Go back into position, feet 2 feet apart. Parallel toes pointing forward, knees pointing forward, arms up. Bring the left arm down to the right leg, 2 minutes. Inhale, slowly come up. And shake out your arms and legs if you need. Go ahead and come lying on the back for a short relaxation. Your knees into your chest and rock up, or you can turn to the side and gently push yourself up. You're going to come back to the same wide-legged stance. With the arms straight out, parallel to the ground. We're going to inhale as we bend to the left, bringing the left arm alongside the body and the right arm up in the air. When you come to the center, bring those hands back to parallel to the floor, and then bend to the right, dropping the right arm and bending the left overhead. And just alternate back and forth. Inhaling on this side, on the left. Exhaling on the right. Complete this cycle, exhaling on the right, and coming to the center. Same position. We're going to inhale as we turn to the left, exhale as we come to the center, and then inhale as we turn to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the center. And exhale, release the hands. And in my book, it says to go ahead and rest for 10 minutes. But we're going to go straight into meditation, and then you can rest afterwards on your own. So set yourself up for a little cozy meditation. Get a blanket or a pillow. Whatever you think you need. Just find a comfortable seated position. Take your time. So today we're going to do a meditation called Pranayama Energizer Series. We're just going to do a bunch of different pranayama, which are breathing exercises, in a row. So this is a really good introductory meditation for beginners. So come to your comfortable, easy pose. Again, if you need a chair, that can totally work. You can sit in a nice upright chair. If you're going to sit in a chair, just make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. And if they don't reach the floor, get a couple books or yoga blocks or something so that you can feel your feet flat on the floor. It's just grounding and kind of helps you have a little bit of a more balanced practice. So I'm sitting in an easy pose with my legs crossed, and I can feel my sits bones on the floor. And that's kind of the grounding sensation for me that keeps me stable during the meditation. And also, if you're sitting in a chair, you don't want your back up against the back of the chair. You want to be sitting free from the back of the chair with your back, your spine nice and straight. So come into your comfortable seated position. You're going to have your hands in Gyan Mudra. That's the first finger and the thumb touching. The first finger is symbolic of the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it's a gaseous planet, so it represents expansion, knowledge, growth, influence. So when we bring the first finger in contact with the tip of the thumb, which represents our personal ego, we're bringing in expansion into our being. So sitting in this easy pose with your hands in Gyan Mudra, rested on the knees and the elbows straight, we're going to begin breath of fire. And breath of fire is a very quick inhalation and exhalation out of the nose with a slight belly pulse on the exhale. This practice might require some Kleenex. Excuse me, some tissues. And easy way to start to do breath of fire, if you've never done it before, if you're new to this practice, is to start panting like a dog through your mouth. And then just slowly close your mouth and you'll be doing breath of fire through your nose. It's an even inhalation and exhalation. You shouldn't at any point feel dizzy. If you do, please just stop, take a couple normal breaths, and then resume the breath of fire. Dizziness is not enlightenment. That's just short of breath. You're just hyperventilating. You're either inhaling or exhaling too much. So just stop, take a normal breath, and then begin the breath of fire again. So go ahead and close your eyes, come into position, and begin a nice steady breath of fire. Something comfortable for you, it doesn't matter what speed it is, that you can maintain for about 7 minutes. And I will say, it doesn't really matter what speed you do, but something like this would be too fast. Unless you're super experienced and you've been doing this for years and that's your comfortable speed, that's fine. But I think usually something like that is a little too hyper. Maybe something like this is too slow. So somewhere in between those. I like And in fact, I might slow it down a little bit since we're going to be doing this for 7 minutes. So go ahead, come into position, close your eyes, choose a rate that works for you, and begin. a good song with a perfect tempo for Breath of Fire, especially kind of a beginner level. And inhale. Hold. Apply the root lock. And exhale. Moving on to long, deep breathing. In the same pose, breathe in long, complete yogic breaths. Breathe deeper than normal so that the entire rib cage is used and lifts several inches on the inhale. Exhale, so you pull back on the navel point all the way back. Consciously follow each part of the breath. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Now, pucker the lips and immediately inhale deeply through them. Exhaling through the nose. Inhale through pursed lips. Exhale through the nose. And continue. And inhale. Just hold briefly. And exhale. And back to breath of fire for just 2 more minutes with the eyes closed, concentrating at the third eye point right between the brows. Excuse me. Sometimes a breath of fire gets the digestive system going, and you can burp or hiccup or cough, or sometimes breath of fire can just kind of instigate stuff. And that's fine. Go ahead and breeze right past it and go back into breath of fire. Inhale. Concentrate at the brow point. Exhale. Relax the breath. Now meditate on the flow of breath as you relax, and it settles into a normal rhythm. Feel the subtle pathways of the breath throughout the body, so not just in the lungs. Sense the breath as motion and experience the different kinds of energy flow in every organ and cell. Take a deep breath into your lower belly, and then fill up your chest, and let it go. Slowly open your eyes. Sorry for all the noise. New York is a loud and crazy and fun and exciting and vibrant nonstop place. Last week, actually a week ago today, my boss suddenly passed away. He died in his sleep. He wasn't sick. It came out of nowhere. And my bar family is shocked, and his reach stretches throughout the world. Literally thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people know who he was and look to him as a beacon for cocktail culture, which is what I do. That's how I make my money. I'm a bartender. I love it. It's a fabulous job. It takes a lot of intelligence. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a little bit of creativity. It's physical. I'm a night owl. I just love it. And I have this man to thank for everything. He's given me a life in New York City. He's given me a livelihood. He's introduced me to a whole culture. In fact, he kind of created this culture, this classic cocktail culture that is now kind of standard throughout the world. So in our Kundalini yoga community, we chant a call, which means deathless or endless, 3 times on a long breath when we hear of someone's passing. So I would like to do that today in honor of Sasha Petrosky. So please bring your left hand over your heart, your right hand on top. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. A Thank you, Sasha. Not only does my heart ache because of your passing, but my heart also bursts in gratitude for everything that you've taught me and everything that you've given to all of us, your bar family. There'll be many more memorials going on throughout the coming weeks. I'm sure there's going to be a global toast at 9 p.m. wherever you are in the world on Monday. It is requested by his friends and family and colleagues to raise a daiquiri, a classic daiquiri according to his specifications, which is 1 ounce of lime, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, and 2 ounces of white rum, shaken and strained. And we're raising a glass to him at 9 p.m. on Monday. Why 9 p.m.? Because that's the time that Milk and Honey, his original bar, opened every night. So thank you for joining me today. Sorry I was not here last week, but I will be here next week. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and we'll go ahead and close with the Longtime Sun. And like we do every Kundalini class, so go ahead and bring your hands together with the thumbs in the sternum, sitting straight. And I'm going to sing a short, quick version of the Longtime Sun just to wrap it up. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And 1 long sut and 1 short nam. Sut nam. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend. Have a fabulous full moon. Full moon tomorrow, Saturday, Sun in Virgo, full moon in Pisces. Keep things organized. Get in touch with those emotions. Have a great weekend. Bye.